heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Doué. Hernandez. Doué. And it's Dembele. He's in a good position here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Madueke, aim forwards. Doué. Nice physical challenge. Kane tries making a foray down the right. Kane, he has found a way through. Saliba with the slide tackle there. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anderson. James. Anderson. Rice. Bellingham. In by James. Kane with a shot! And he's following up! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Anderson. James. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Koundé. And it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Konsa tries to clear. O'Reilly. Gordon. O'Reilly. Bellingham. It's run loose here. Gordon. O'Reilly. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Hernandez. And here's Doué. And it's Hernandez. And here's Doué. It's really well cleared. Upamecano, Chouameni, Rabiot, Dembele, Elise, Koundé, Rabiot, and here's Doué. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Chouameni, Hernandez. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Elise, delicate ball and it needs to be. Gets it away. Lovely feet. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And here's Doué, over to the left, delivered across. That'll be a corner. And that has been cleared. Rice, gently done. That's good running with the ball. He's beaten the last man. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Doué. Chouameni. Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's James, showing good feet. Mbappe. Rabiot. And here's Doué. Doué looking to get on the end of this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Kane. Does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Elise. Doué. Chouameni. Hernandez. Stones. Anderson. Bellingham. Madueke. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And it's Rice. Now it's Bellingham. Tchouaméni concedes a free kick for that. Take the lead. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Doué. That's an imaginative pass. That'll be a corner. Olise goes short. And it's Rabiot. Gordon. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Gordon. Cleared without complication. Referee's given a throw. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tchouaméni. Olise chasing after it. Stones. O'Reilly. That's a lovely, neat pass. Not the most accurate pass. O'Reilly. Gordon. He's making a real surge on the left. That has been knocked clear. Koundé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Dembele. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Dembele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Rice. O'Reilly. Gordon. And it's played forward. Saliba cuts out the pass. Koundé. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Bellingham. James. Madueke. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Doué. Hernandez. Forwards and with intent. Dembele. Koundé. And it's Dembele. Chouameni. Doué. Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. James chooses to go cross-field. Gordon. And here's Gordon. Kane. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Koundé. It's an inviting looking ball, that. James. And here's Madueke. Anderson. And here's Madueke. James delivers with wit. Upamecano clears it away. Rice. Anderson. James. And here's Madueke. Thinks about shot a goal! Rabiot tries to clear. Oh, that's neat. Ball's played through. Gordon. Dembele. Now it's Doué. Good ball over the top. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. No luck with that dink over the top. Konsa. Kane. Rice has found the net here, of course. O'Reilly. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
England are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
And it's Doué. Rabiot. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Olise plays it short. That's a cute ball. France with another corner. Konsa is there, and he can get that clear. Doué. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he cuts out the supply. Upamecano. Elise. Koundé. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Doué. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Kane. And here's Bellingham. Madueke played out to the left flank. Lobbed in behind. Madueke, and he's got shoots! Rabiot clears it away. O'Reilly. Lovely, now then. It's Kane! Danger averted for now. Stones. Gordon. Rice. Bellingham. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. And here's Doué. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. No way through, so back it comes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gordon. O'Reilly. That's a sharp pass. Rabiot. Dembele. Doué. Hernandez. Dembele, spread out to the left. Time to deliver. Back, climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Rice. Bellingham. Gordon. Kane. Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. Fired deep to... Chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gordon. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is just caressing the ball. Into the channel. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Koundé. England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. O'Reilly. And that has put paid to that. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. Chouameni. Olise. Koundé. Mbappe. Olise. It's a loose ball. Gordon shifted upfield, and they can counter here. Bellingham. Kane chips it through. Madueke gets his head on it! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
England find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rabiot. O'Reilly. England have scored two quick goals here. Has a look and plays it forward. Great defending, strong and determined. O'Reilly. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He'll try to keep this alive. Gordon. And here's Kane. Kane opts to play it back. Doué. Olise. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Played in with purpose. O'Reilly. Stones. Gordon. Kane looks to get on the end of this. Rabiot. Hernandez. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Stones. Aim forwards. Madueke. Chouameni. Koundé. Driven forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Anderson gets rid without sophistication. Olise, gently done. Konsa. Bellingham. Madueke. Madueke making good progress on the right-hand side. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Madueke. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's O'Reilly. Koundé. Moved on forwards. Dembele. Oh, it's come loose. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
England 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Madueke. James. Hernandez. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Hernandez. Oh, it's come loose. Gordon. Bellingham. Kane proves too strong. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Out to the right. James. Mbappe. Rabiot. Olise. Dembele. Doué. Caresses it through. O'Reilly can get it clear. Rice. O'Reilly. And it's played forward. Madueke. Anderson. Anderson forwards and with intent. Calmly anticipates. Chouameni. Dembele. Saliba. Gordon. Bellingham. Konsa. O'Reilly. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hernandez. Doué. That's very neat. Doué's cross.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's Kane. Koundé did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Konsa. Gordon. Chouameni. Elise. Dembele. Rabiot. Hernandez. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's going to go a long way. Dembele. Doué. Thinks one through. James has created one goal already. Anderson gently done. Doué. Elise. And here's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe! Keeper's got his work done.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
They've played it short. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Rice with a fine tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hernandez. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. O'Reilly. Gordon. O'Reilly. Konsa. Konsa shifted upfield. And here's Doué. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! They've scored!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rice. Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Doué. And here's Rabiot. Dembele! And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. James, aim forwards. Bellingham. And he's there to clear it. Rabiot. That's a throw. Madueke. He's in plenty of space here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Olise with the short one. Koundé. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. So who's he picking out? Here it is, crossed in. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Doué. James did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. Doué. Rabiot, that's a delicate pass. And he thumps it clear. He's got away. In once more. And that's a goal kick. Konsa, James, Madueke. Doué does really well to win the ball there. And it's Dembele. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Anderson. Konsa. Konsa forwards and with intent. Upamecano. Koundé. Olise. Gordon wins the duel this time. Kane. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Madueke. Rice. O'Reilly. Now it's Gordon. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. He's Mbappe! Rice getting this one clear. Dembele, played out to the right. Koundé. Now it's Olise. Can he deliver? Olise's cross. It's a mighty effort! No mistake! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
France get themselves back into contention.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
O'Reilly aim forwards. Over to the left. And it's O'Reilly. Rice. Anderson. James. Konsa. Rice. Bellingham. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Bellingham. Rice. Spread out to the left. And that has been clubbed away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rabiot played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. A chance to play it in. And he's there to get it away. Dembele. Dembele's cross. O'Reilly with the clearance. They've played it short. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Olise. Stones is there and he can get that clear. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Olise. And it's Chouameni. And here's Doué.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
James shifted upfield. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Olise. Olise going full steam down the flank. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kunde, gently done. And here's Madueke. Madueke, and that's aimed into the middle. Saliba, right over towards the opposite flank. Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. It's Rabiot! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Stones. Gordon. And it's played forward. Rabiot. 75 minutes played. And it's Rabiot. Hernandez picks it up now. Rabiot. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gordon. Bellingham. O'Reilly. That's been drilled forward. It's just beyond his reach. Elise. And it's Dembele. Oh, nice touch. He's found the way through. Rabiot. Hernandez. Defending of the desperate variety. Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Gordon, aim forwards. That's been slipped through.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bellingham! And that would have won it.
Bellingham really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Great chance! Oh, should have put that away. Doué chasing after it. And here's Doué. And here's Dembele.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Elise. James gets good distance on it. few waiting for it.
And it's Hernandez.
And he's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Stones.
Anderson.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham, gently done. Koundé clears it away. Rice with the short one. Gordon's cross. Saliba gets it away. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Madueke looking to run onto it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Anderson. Madueke.
Bellingham laid out to the left flank. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Kane, and he's lost his man here. Gordon, and he welcomes it in.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Koundé. Konsa gets it clear. Saliba have it back and can go again. James forwards and with intent. Oh, that's nice. Madueke tries a cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Over to the left. Gordon.
England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Saliba shifted upfield. And it's Doué. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. That has been knocked clear.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Kane. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Dembele played out to the left flank. Hernandez with the delivery. O'Reilly gets it away. cleared away. They are right into last chance territory. Now, who's going to be first to this?
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Brilliantly cut out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Adweke.
James. Moved on forwards. Mbappe.
Doué.
And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Oh, great! He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Konsa, gently done. Now it's Kane. And it's Kane. Searching pass he's played there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Adweke. Oh, sweet feet. James. Nice control.
Anderson.
And here's Kane.
Olise.
Chouameni.
Olise.
Chouameni. And he goes cross-field.
And it's Doué.
Now it's Dembele. Doué. Receives it in a good position here.
And the keeper has it.
Bellingham. And that is that. England pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all